Hey everyone, I just got 3 into resin molds in the mail today. I have never used the into resin molds before, but I have seen them on Facebook and they are absolutely beautiful. You guys got to keep watching to see what I make. These are all Christmas ones for Christmas in July. So Into Resin has some really nice handmade molds, and when you order them, you have to give them about 3 or 4 weeks for delivery because they are made to order, actually made to order, and they are really nice molds, and you'll see why in a few minutes. And so I have one that's a Christmas tree, one that's a snowman, and one you can see laying down there is the angel. And they all kind of have special effects. I end up mixing up 7 ounces of resin, and all the resin that I use now that I put in molds, I use the Resiners debubble machine because it gets rid of all the bubbles. Now when you pour resin into a mold, that can create some of the large bubbles, and you have to kind of squeeze the mold to get the bubbles to rise to the top, and then you can pop them with a toothpick or with a little bit of isopropyl alcohol. So these 2 molds, one is actually a Christmas tree and the other is a snowman, and they are so cool. Keep on watching. So even though these are tall molds, like maybe 4 inches tall, they're not very wide, so you do not have to use a deep pour resin. For the beginning of this project, I'm using Let's Resin resin, a 1-to-1 epoxy Christmas resin. Tree took 2 ounces, the snowman took 3 ounces of resin. And now I have the angel left, and I poured the remaining 2 ounces into the angel, and the angel really could have used 2.5 ounces of resin, so I was kind of bummed out, but I didn't mix any more up. I decided I would just go ahead and see how this turns out like this. And here you can see how full it is. It really should have a little bit more resin. And here I'm attempting to write on it 2.5 ounces of resin so I can remember how much it takes. And this is on the Resiners curing machine, which takes 2 hours to cure. But honestly, the angels were done in 1 hour. First one I was looking at, and it was so crystal clear, I wondered if it was the resin or if it's the mold. So this time I used the Bond Craftor resin. The Bond Craftor resin, I picked up a gallon for like $34.99. Might be $39 now for a gallon. Excellent price. And I just wanted to see if it was just as clear as the Let's Resin resin. So I went ahead and poured 2.5 ounces. So now I'm demolding the Bond Craftor one, and this one is filled all the way up. And this turned out crystal clear too. To me, it looks like glass. And here they are side by side. And the only way I can tell the difference is that one of them has 2.5 ounces and the other one has 2 ounces, so one is thinner than the other. And honestly, I really can't tell the difference besides the thickness. I don't know if I would know the difference if one wasn't thicker than the other. They really are very clear and pretty, and the special effect on the front, I'm not really sure what you call it, but it sure makes it look nice, and it makes it look like real glass, I think. So can you tell which the difference is? So the one on the right, on your right, is the Let's Resin resin, and the one on the left is the Bond Craftor resin. It's the thicker one. So I end up doing a bunch of these angels in different ways just to show you different effects, and I'm going to go through this kind of fast. The next resin I mix up with some Let's Resin chameleon flakes, the color gold olive, and putting it 2.5 ounces in. Next one, I also use resin and the chameleon flakes, but do not fill it all the way. And I also mix up some more resin with some color change mica powder and pour that on top. And then for this one, I put a layer of clear resin, probably about halfway full with clear resin, and let it cure up. Took about an hour. Then I mixed up some more resin, and I mixed in some Let's Resin chameleon flakes, poured that in, but still left a little room on the top. Put the top back on, let this cure for another hour. Came back an hour later, mixed some more resin with some color change chameleon powder and poured that on and let that cure. This time I used the little popsicle stick to kind of swirl it around to leave a better pattern because I really didn't like the pattern that the other mica powder had left. Next one, I take some color change mica powders and just lightly brush a little bit directly onto the mold and then pour resin over that. The next one, I mix alcohol ink, and the color I think is peachy red, although it looks kind of like a fuchsia. And I just mix that in the resin and pour that into the angel. This is called Champagne Gold Green Chameleon Powder that I mixed in with the resin and poured into the angel. When you use the powders as opposed to the alcohol inks, the color isn't as consistent as the alcohol inks. It's the same all over, whereas this can leave little swirlies and different patterns throughout your project. So here's the two clear ones one more time. I think these look like glass. I really think those are pretty. This is the one that just had the Let's Resin chameleon flakes in it. Just one layer of resin, 2.5 ounces. We'll show you them all together at the end. And this next one has just the 2 layers, the Let's Resin chameleon flakes and the 1 layer of the color change mica powder. And this one has the 3 layers, clear, Let's Resin chameleon flakes, and then the mica powder. And I like this one a lot better. I think you need a clear layer on it first before you put anything else on it. I think it makes a big difference. This one is just the alcohol ink. And although I don't know that it looks hot pink, it looks so pretty. I don't know if I like the hot pink for a Christmas color, but I do like the alcohol inks in it. I think being transparent, it really makes it look pretty. And then this next one has the mica powder, and I hate it how they make the pattern on that. I should have swirled it a little bit. And that's kind of pretty. I don't know. What do you guys think? And then here again, I'm showing you the last 2, the clear ones. And oh no, this one is the one that I painted lightly the mica powder right on the mold. And I do not like it. This is showing you the clear one. And then here's the one with the mica powder right on the mold. I really don't like it like that. Makes it look kind of yellowy. But so next is the Christmas tree and the snowman. And the reason I'm wearing gloves is because it says you're not supposed to touch the inside of these molds with your bare hands. And to demold them, they're very difficult. And it's really hard not to touch the inside of it while you're demolding it. And I have this way and fast forward. I really struggle for a while trying to get this out of here. And this is the Christmas tree. Isn't that pretty? It's tiny but so sparkly and pretty. And at the end I'm going to show you all of them, and I'll put the snowman and the Christmas tree on a little light box so you can see how pretty it sparkles. Really crystal clear when you look from the bottom. And this is with the Bond Craftor resin. So the next one that I do is the snowman. And the snowman turns out real cute too, and he's just as much of a struggle to get out of there. But you just have to work slow and, like I said, wear gloves. And he's pretty much crystal clear too, and has quite a bit of sparkle on him. Look at it from the bottom. It really is crystal clear. And I think this turned out real pretty also. I end up making a couple more snowmen. You can see the other 2 down there in the white and the blue. The white is a mica powder from Eye Candy, and the blue is a alcohol ink. And then I go ahead and I take my metallic markers. On those 2 I did silver, and on the clear one I'm doing gold. It just you can leave it plain if you want. I think it looks real pretty and glass-like, but I also like it with the metallic markers on it. And it just highlights the scarf and the nose and the eyes and the rim around the hat and the little buttons down the front of them. And I'm going to show you these all up close in a minute. I did do metallic around all 3 of those. I think you could put probably some little rhinestones around them, but it might be kind of difficult. I think this looks better. I actually am going to try one with the rhinestone chain and see what it looks like. But anyway, I think they turned out pretty cute, and I'm going to show you them on a light box in 1 minute. Then I actually made a bunch of the Christmas trees too, and I took the metallic gold marker and went around the outside of the Christmas trees. And I think that turned out real pretty like that too, but you can leave them just sparkly without anything else on it. And I went ahead and did the gold metallic on the red, the green, and I used a red metallic, but I need to find a better red metallic. And then the clear one I just left clear. I think it's pretty just like that. And wait till you see it sitting on the little light box. So I did the ending video where I talk and show you them, but the little display thing that I have them in, I don't think you see them very well, so I decided to show you them up close this way first. And I thought you would get a better look at them and you could see the facets in them better, how the mold creates the facets. I just think they are so pretty. I have never seen a mold like this before. And then the next ones are the snowmen and the Christmas trees. And I think these turned out super pretty also. They are so sparkly. I've just never seen molds like this before that sparkle and glisten like that. They almost look like diamonds shining, the way they shine like that. Hey everyone, so this is my Christmas in July video. I was trying to think of a way to be able to display all of these so that you could see them all at the same time. So these two were the clear ones. One is with Bond Craftor and the other one is with the Let's Resin. And honestly, I can't tell the difference between the two. The only difference is that one is thicker. It had 2.5 ounces and the other has 2. And to me, the back of them are both crystal clear. I'm going to bring them up. They are just so pretty. I'm going to turn them both ways. But and the facets on the front of them are just so pretty. I haven't seen any other angel ornaments that are like this. And this is with the Let's Resin Chameleon Flakes, the third one there. And then this is with the chameleon flakes here, but look at how close they are to the surface and it kind of masks the facets. So what you have to do is what I did with this one. You put a layer of clear, then the chameleon flakes, and then a color on the back. Excuse me. And that's with the alcohol ink. And although I don't think that's a very Christmassy color, it certainly is pretty and clear and translucent. And you can really see the facets on it. And this here is, I'm going to show you the bottle. Can you see the little tiny glittery sparkles in there? Let me show you. Let me see if this will stand up on its own. So this is something I got on Amazon, and it's an alcohol ink color shift. And I think they have it in another color, and it's really cool. So it's clear except for this little tiny sparkles in it. Let me see if I can bring it up closer so you can see it. It's just super pretty. And then this is with the mica powder. And I was saying I didn't like how it left that kind of a pattern on it. I should have swirled it. So if you're going to use a mica powder, well, it's not really going to be translucent. It can be pretty, but you should swirl it so that you don't see the lines in it. And then this I didn't like at all. That's the one where I just rubbed the mica powder, the color change mica powder on the front of it. It kind of made it look yellow. But I think these are super pretty. And you could even, where the halo is, you could paint that with the metallic markers too to make like a gold halo on it if you wanted. But I have never seen a mold like that angel one, and that's super pretty for for sales or whatever. People are looking for ornaments to sell. I don't think you can see, but I've got my Christmas shirt on today. But anyway, so those are really cool. And then I love the way the other ones came out too. I've never seen ornaments like this. So those are my snowmen. I think these are so pretty. I especially love that sparkly white one. And when you put it on the color change, even though it's kind of opaque, you can still see some of the colors in it. It doesn't go all the way up to the head, but isn't that pretty? And then also for the clear, just like that. And you could also do the color change. And this is real pretty on the clear too, but I like that blue color so much, I kind of just like it like that. But I just love all the diamond sparkles. I don't know if that's what it's called, but that's what it looks like to me. And even on the clear one, I just think that's so cool. And look at how crystal clear that is through the bottom. That's the Bond Craftor resin, which works really nice for molds. And this is just all with the metallic markers. This one I did a rose gold. I don't know if I like that as much, but that's with white mica powder, the eye candy. And I'll list everything I use in this, I'll list in the description. This one I think turned out super pretty too. But no matter which way you do it, you can put them on a light source or not. And I think they look really cute. This is the clear one with the color change. But I think just by themselves they look cute. And then the trees, I thought were also real pretty. Let me put these up here like this. And then the trees I did, so this was the red one. Let's see, the red, the green, the clear. And the clear I just left clear. I thought that was so pretty, just like that. And if you put it on the little light box, it changes colors. This needs a smaller light box. The hole on that's too big for it. But I think that's pretty just like that. But I think these are equally as pretty with the metallic marker on it. And see how this has like the diamond sparkle. It's so pretty. I've never seen molds like this before. I was just shocked when I saw them. I watched somebody called Michelle from Glitz and Glitter, and she does a lot of molds. And that's where I saw the first into resin molds. That's how I got interested in them. I mean, I like to do a lot of glass and resin art, but I love doing molds too. And I get kind of obsessed with them. Once I do one, you saw what I did with the angel. Instead of just doing one or two, I had to do like 10 of them. But they're a lot of fun to do and easy to do. And with that Resiner's curing machine, I mean, those angels were done in an hour. It says 2 hours, but they were really done within an hour, as long as I wasn't doing multi-layers. But anyway, and here's another Christmas tree that I did. I thought that was pretty. Sparkle. Now that was with a mica powder, kind of a gold mica powder. And I thought that was real sparkly too. So anyway, I had so much fun with these. I'm going to make a whole bunch more. I won't do another video on them though, unless you want me to. But I just thought they were a lot of fun. And again, these are the molds, into resin molds. And I have a 20% off discount if you use Crazy Glass Lady in the discount code. And if you click on my link, I do get credit for you guys purchasing them through my link. I earn a very small commission, but it does help some. Anything helps. I do not sell any of my stuff, so I really don't make any money. I get enough money back, I guess, just from affiliate accounts to be able to purchase more stuff to make more videos for you guys. But I really don't make any money in the angel one. So I just think these are just so pretty. I've said that 1,000 times. But, and these are all handmade. So you order them and it takes a few weeks for them to make them and ship them to you. So order them now if you want them, if you're going to be putting them in your displays, because before you know it, Christmas stuff is going to be coming out. But anyway, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. That really helps the channel. If you enjoy the channel, go ahead and subscribe. If you're new to the channel, you should check out my other videos. I have like over 350 videos, glass and resin art. I'm getting more into doing molds, but I still love doing the glass art too. So check those out. I'm sure there's something in there you could find. and Facebook page. Come join us over there. A bunch of glass and resin artists displaying some beautiful artwork. Check us out, and I hope you all have a great day. Thanks for watching.